spend most of my time trying to raise people, trying to get them to do the right things. But when it came for me, nobody's there. I helped many people through my whole life, dragging them out of the water, as I said before, while they are drowning. Always trying to patch up everybody else's misery, throwing myself under the bus to save another. I've done it all. The first worst instincts in my life was filled by family. Donating my life towards my family. That means sacrificing self when they was really sacrificing me on their own. For me to take the fall while they go up, climb the ladder. For them denying me, not paying attention to the growth and development, but trying to find out how I always make it. I only grind through the Creator. I do not cry. I do not lie, steal, or try to avoid anything. I just deal with it. No matter how rough it is or how tough it is, I'm going to make a way out of it. And I know dib and dab and confusion, but people always try to bring it my way. Let me explain something to you all. I let a lot of y'all get away with a lot of things because I knew y'all had no willpower, no strength to even take me. I could have broke you even if I wanted to. But the love that I got for you and the energy is real, that I never change. Yeah, I jeopardized myself to save some of you, but I don't have to name who. Just notice I did. And then people look at me like I did something wrong. Let me tell you something. The people I love, I always go to bat for. They might not like the way I do it, but who gives a damn? I do it. But it taught me a lesson. And God allowed me to see all this hurt and pain from people using their mouth, going against me, talking down on me, and thinking that I'm the sucker. Let me tell you something. A lot of you lollipops, I allowed you to be tough, rough, whatever you want, your chest hanging out when your chest is flat. I don't want to stomp down on you because I didn't want to break none of you rough dogs, you tough dogs. So I leaned back and allowed people to be people. I'm a leader. I could have done it any type of way I wanted to, but I would never cross the Father or even cross myself in the state of emergency. It is plenty people want to bring false things to you, but I'm going to stand on the truth because I believe in just us, but I don't believe the world even give up justice. I'm not against black, I'm not against white, I'm not against no culture, because I will not teach evil. The things that I give on this microphone is all peace, but I ain't begging for peace. I'm a person to come get it. By any means necessary, I believe in respecting each and every individual. But when they lost respect for me, it's time to go to war. And I don't back down out of war. And I don't know how to stop. I never learned that. God's working with me. I had to take a lot of things, like when they jumped my young friend. He talked to me and he told me to let it go. So I had to stop being who I am and just let it go and let them get a breath, because that's not me. When you come for me the story is going to be about you. And that's just who I'm known to be. A lovable, very honest, very headstrong person. But a lot of people see me as something that I'm not. They didn't even think that I believe in the Creator at all, because they didn't believe. So they want to make it look like that I don't believe because of who they think I am. I never even played nobody out. I let them play like they was in control, but I'm in control. The people who I love, I told them how things will play out, no matter if they listen or not. I always find a way trying to help people. But then people want to play like they're strong, like they're tough. And they're not. Man, let me tell you something. I faced a lot of things in my life and been through a lot of battleships. If you think it's a weak bone in my body, then you got another thing coming, man. I'm just not the person to start nothing, but I will finish everything. I'm not here to play the baddest or the roughest or the toughest unless you push me that way. Then you'll see another identity. And I don't like to show that identity. I like to show the cleanliness, the niceness, the gloriness, the peacefulness, everything that has something to do with being special. I like to show people because they are special. And let nobody tell you that you're not. People want me to be the bully, but I'm not the bully. And I could be, but I would never bully people. I love you too much. Even when you didn't even show me love. When you gathered together, talked bad about me, brought up my names, and I knew things about it. Because I tell you this, what y'all don't understand, the wind talks. And it brings back all the information that a nigga need. And the reason why I backed away from a lot of things where I could have helped, because the things that I was hearing was coming back to me, and I couldn't believe that they would take part in these things going against me for these suckers, these people that claim to love but really don't have no love for them at all. They just want to use and want them to stand in front of them where they reap the benefits, and these are the type of people they are. Me, I never cared about the money. I cared about the love. I cared about the strength and the realness of every individual. But when these suckers start coming out their mouth talking about turning their back on when kids being killed and women being slaughtered, they sending women to prison for their charges. They won't even take their own fucking charges. And you suckers listen to this shit. And then y'all want to play hard in this gangster shit. While women being taken down away from their kids, sitting in jail for some niggas like you niggas. And y'all want to act like y'all tough and rough and want a woman to stand tall. Man, what's going on with you people? And a lot of you brothers falling for this. Where these women gotta leave their kids out here, and these niggas ain't gonna take care of your kids. Leaving their kids out here while their mother sitting in prison for all the many years because a motherfucker won't take his own charge. See, a lot of this game shit, what's good comes out of it? I'm asking all you gangsters, what's the good to come out of it? Because I don't see no motherfuckers losing. And then getting on the internet with these podcasters want to talk like they hard and they this and that and this. Man, don't nobody give a shit about none of that. Yeah, we all made it through poverty. We made it through prison. We made it through all these things. But we ain't here to teach no other young person to go down that same road. Some of you niggas, I think y'all are. Y'all here to make other niggas fall with all that gangster talk. And knowing you niggas ain't even no gangsters. Anybody can kill a nigga with his back turned. Anybody can do that. The weakest nigga can do that. But when it comes to facing a nigga, y'all niggas ain't about that. And then you gotta ask yourself like this: when a cop pulled up on y'all motherfuckers and y'all had that thing on, what you do? You gave up, didn't you? So all that gangster shit is for civilians and nobody else. And I'm not saying this so y'all can do things this way. I'm saying this, man, we got to look out for each other. We got to stop the violence with each other. If you hate your motherfucking self, then you kill your own self. If you can't show no love to your brothers and sisters, then I think you shouldn't be here. And that's gangster. Because a lot of you niggas is really scared, man. Y'all don't really had all this hard and all this. Y'all ain't really been through nothing. Y'all went through shit with y'all families and everything and then took it out on everybody. I had a nephew who did the same thing, man. But when they banged on my nephew, I came up there to see my nephew in the hospital. Only thing he wanted to tell me about the situation. I analyzed and broke the whole situation down to know who had something to do with everything. But my nephew was done to him. He took it out on everybody else. But he think I'm supposed to go after them dudes and be the devil he want me to be because he was wrong. Nigga, I'm never gonna do that. Man, if the God that's in me, that y'all fake like is in y'all, is not the same. I'm not gonna go against God for none of you niggas. No women, not my children, not my family, nobody. And I'm telling you this right now, so y'all can hear this. I'm not a man that ever stood in front of God. The Father always was in front of me, protecting me. And then some of you niggas try to assassinate me and think I ain't see the move. But I ain't have to do a thing. God intervened for me. But I seen you. You know one of my punishments with what happened, man? I had to sit up here and watch my little nephew die. I was on a corner and I blacked out and went in vision. I seen 3 dudes with guns on my nephew. I wasn't there, but I seen my little nephew. Tried to push the girl away and tried to run and get shot. I knew the color of them brothers, knew the height of them brothers. That's how God showed it to me. Then one day, man, I'm on the same area, a nigga talking that gangster. And I'm looking down on him. Knowing that God ain't gonna allow me to move like that. And I ain't that dumb I used to be to even bring myself to shame like that. But let me let y'all know something. A lot of things happen through a lot of people watches, and I know who got the time. If I really wanted to clock in to make you clock out, that would be much easier for me because you wouldn't even see it coming. I hold my composure for a reason. God is first. You niggas is last. And if I wanted to put you first, you wouldn't even be here singing the song right now. So I give all the glory to the Heavenly Father. Not myself, to the Father. And what I got to give back, I always gave everybody. No matter if I knew you, it didn't matter. And it didn't care. I didn't care what color you were. But ain't nobody pushing me up against no wall. I don't care what uniform you wear. I don't care where you come from. I don't care what set you claim. That's on you. And I don't care about how nobody feel about me. See, I live in this world for God and God only. So whatever you dish out, nigga, I don't give a fuck what you feel about me. See, let me tell you something. In this world is order. If them motherfuckers can order you around, so can I. It's order. I'm going to respect who going to respect me. But when they don't got no respect for me, I'm going to show up. That's who I am. I'm going to show up. But I'm just here to correct you. How in the hell you niggas going to put women in prison when you couldn't even take your own charge? You going to jeopardize the woman and her children? And niggas talking to you and you still breathing? Man, how can you trust these niggas? How could you walk the street with these dudes? How could you call yourself a man? You can't. So all y'all want to bring is talking about this and that and this and that, and man, ain't nobody care about all that, man. I live in a world that's unbalanced, and everybody ain't nothing but the germ, but trying to act like they have the cure to the germ when all they doing is pushing out germs. All you people is just running y'all mouth, throwing out more infections, and not being the cure to anything. I went to several podcasts, they talking junk. I went to all these places, they talking junk. Some of them talking intellectual, but they acting like the devil. Hitting you with an intellectual conversation, but doing the opposite of April fooling you all, crumb snatching and running. The reason how anybody got on there and pulled all y'all cards because it was too easy, because y'all niggas ain't about that life anyway. Y'all just pretending and want to play this gangster on this playground right here, while kids out here shooting each other, killing each other, harming each other, for y'all throwing out these thoughts. Want to write these books about killing other people and want to on Tubi, all these movies, like this is the black thing, cheating on each other and murdering each other, disrespectful, all that, and then some of them niggas acting like gangsters in Tubi. Man, them niggas don't even, man, you got all these peons playing gangster roles. This is what the world became. Grand Theft Auto got all you niggas April food. Y'all really think the world is like Grand Theft Auto? That y'all don't even see that these niggas walking y'all down a path where they can take all y'all away. But y'all want to keep fighting against each other. And y'all want to keep influence people killing each other. And then the women want to keep influence the woman to be in hoes. That's why they all fighting each other in the street. I watch so many fighting videos, man. People just coming out the house but rumbling each other. Then the irritating young nigga come out there with the gun, and then he get the busting on everybody. You see how this shit going? Where the love at? Because it says it's leaving the earth. I don't see no more caring. I see old people going in there crying. I love my child. But they're the same ones put their child in the position they in. But they got love for the child. How? The same people I seen crying at the funeral home didn't even spend time in these people's lives. Maybe they crying because they wasn't dead. I used to be the type that didn't go to funerals. When I started going, man, I went to too many funerals, man. Same brothers wasn't even living like that. One nigga came in their life and fucked their life up and changed their whole life to be what it is today. Listen, you could be a giant, but the movement is not to hurt your own people. It's to check these motherfuckers and get them to go in the right way. The movement was always cleaning the streets. Always. Some of them wicked, self-righteous motherfuckers took and wanted us to double cross and murder each other. Now we losing family. I'm talking about when we went out to make our own family for our families breaking our hearts. Now we breaking our own families' hearts, which is our daughters and sons. We not making them better. We making them the same shit into the same thing that we feel from our parents. And I'm still waiting on you dudes to change. And all I hear every day, gunshots. What are y'all shooting each other for? For some internet gangster stuff? Getting on here, calling each other names and things of that nature. Who rap the best? Who dress the best? Who got the most girls? Come on, bro. Come on, sis. Y'all better than that. I don't come on here not to love y'all. I love you endlessly. But I want you to love yourself. I know you bleeding inside. I know your heart broken. I feel you. But don't think we ain't go through the same thing. Let's feel each other, bro. And sis, let's get out of this summer madness, man. Come on, man. It's glory between yourself, but don't let nobody bring these problems on y'all. Tell y'all problems and try to throw all these problems in because they ain't number more misery. When you go on a drug program, that's all been thrown. Problem. I sat in there and I ain't used drugs, but it was a stipulation for me coming home. I had to go to the meetings. And I had to listen to all these people talk all this sad stuff. It made me want to use drugs. And I wasn't even no drug user. So I know what these things do. Then you get to running in all these spots, these churches, masjids. You running all in spots, searching for peace, searching for a peace of mind to change you. Yeah, it helps you, but it'll destroy you at the same time. That's how the devil works. Get in there and build you up, and then when you find the results, just like Malcolm did, he was disappointed and broken. He was ready to die after that when he found out that everybody was deceiving him and only a few was by his side. But Malcolm said, I'm not going to let y'all die with me. That's the love he had. He went on and died for himself. He sacrificed himself for many. But you know what? Y'all ain't see it that way. Just like that 1-year-old girl just got shot. Ain't half of you niggas talking about that. Y'all talking about the incident that happened with the young brother that killed the white guy. That's all I've been seeing. Knowing y'all ain't gonna help neither one of them. Knowing y'all gonna march and come out, we should overcome all over again. I've been watching for the whole time I've been on this face of the earth. You've been getting your ass whooped, saying the same things over and over, but want to be gangster with people that look just like you. And then when these miserable other motherfuckers that's white get on here talking like they cold killers and talking about what they gonna do to black people and want a civil war. Let me tell you something, player. Look at my face. You better be glad that I wasn't there at the time when all that shit took place. Before then. Because we wouldn't be right here talking about this right now. I'm a motherfucker that you don't want to play with at all. At all. And I don't back down for shit, and nobody gonna make me back down. So I'm gonna tell you like this here. If any of y'all feel like that, time and place. Cause I'm the same motherfucker. I live in Washington, D.C., and I'm gonna give it to you just like this. When I heard that the Ku Klux Klan was coming across the bridge, I was the only motherfucker went down there on the other side of the bridge waiting for them to come over. I ain't need no whole crowd. All I need is me and what was coming with me. So if you want to get down and be gangster and you want to play all these games in this world instead of being a friend or a family member, no matter what color you are, and you want action, nigga, you can get action. Because ain't nobody bowing to nothing. And I'll never bow to none of you motherfuckers. Black, white, Chinese, no matter what. I came in this world mercenary. I know a lot about war. But I don't need to fight. I wish not to fight. But I'll be damned if y'all gonna play the same game with me like y'all play with everybody else. See, remember my face. Cause you gonna get tongue tied with all that violent talk, Mr. Vanilla. You better understand my people. You better get to understand my people. The reason why the veil haven't broke, because my people still got love for you all. You know how they still got it? Because God sent me. And I got it. Don't keep bringing shame to your race. Because another race of people look like you. And some look like me. Put us there to fight against each other. But if that's what you want, that's what you're going to get. So you better do your homework and find out who on your side is causing friction. While we doing the homework, who on our side is causing this pain. Because I don't need a motherfucking soul to go with me coming against you people. Like I told my people, help me clean the black house and I'll go alone to clean the White House. And I mean that. So if you want to think you strong, or you want to think you a wolf, I'm a lion. Always have been. And all I know how to do is lead. I never back down for nothing. If I'm right, I'm going to attack. If I'm wrong, I throw my hands up. That's who I am. It's nothing against no culture, no race. I love all people. I don't believe in racism. I believe it was made by a group of people to keep people from coming together and seeing what is really going on. So if you're not on that, stay the fuck away from me. And don't open your mouth. Because it don't matter how many people you know in powerful positions fucking with me. It doesn't matter. I'll show you my power. And I don't got no riches. But I am the richest man in the world. Not from your wealth. But you will see how much power in this brother right here. And I'm going to end this with this. Peace, love, and all blessings to each and every last one of you. No matter what color you are. We must rise to the occasion and stop believing in the people that's whispering in both of our ears, trying to get us to go against each other. We must become brothers and sisters, not to be dissing one another. Things happen in this world for a reason, because some people is being controlled for these things to happen.